Former MP Jitendra Choudhary seeks clarification from the IPFT leaders on the issue of visit to Delhi following the demand of Tipraland. A delegation of 5 IPFT leaders led by Tribal Welfare Minister Mebar Kumar Jamatia left for Delhi on 14th of October 2020 with 4 major demands. That is, the 125th Constitution Amendment Bill 2018, inclusion of Kokborok language under the 8th schedule of the Constitution, rehabilitation of the Bru refugees, and prime demand of separate Tipraland. All these issues comes under the Ministry of Home Affairs headed by Amit Shah. While leaving for Delhi, Minister Mebar Kumar Jamatia said the press that they will meet the senior ministers of cabinet, especially the Home Minister. But the delegation of 5 IPFT leaders called on to Dr. Jitendra Singh, who is not a cabinet minister but in charge of donor. Also, he has no link with the Home Affairs of India. The delegation also met Jay Panda, former MP, who has been defected from Biju Dal of Odisha and doesn't have any experience related to the above issues. On this misleading issue, senior CPM leader, former MP and Ganamukti Parishad President Jitendra Choudhary raised a bunch of questions. The prime question that arises after this meeting is what was the necessity or result meeting the persons who do not have any link with the Ministry of Home Affairs. Also, IPFT being the ruling BJP's ally, why couldn't they arrange a meeting with the Union Home Minister? Question also arises that demand of Tipraland was raised by IPFT party prior 2018 elections. But after joining hands with BJP in a coalition government, IPFT kept quiet on this Tipraland demand for 2.5 years after coming into power. But now as the ADC elections are knocking at the door, they have started raising the issue once again, went for strike and many more. The hollow claims of IPFT's Delhi mission and sudden interests after 2.5 years on the demand of Tipraland has developed a lot of confusion among the opposition political parties and the common people of the state. Bureau Report, Hallabol. Here we are going to connect with our former MP, senior CPM leader Jitendra Choudhary over a telephonic conversation and to try to know about his views regarding the delegation of IPFT leaders who visited Delhi few days back. Hello?
Yes, please. Yes, please.
Good evening, sir. Welcome to Hallabol.
Yeah, please.
Sir, as we came to know from a social media Facebook post of yours where you sought clarification about few things from the IPFT leaders regarding their visit to Delhi with few demands. Sir, can you please enlighten us with your thoughts and views regarding your post?
Actually, I learned from the press conference of Mr. Mebar Kumar Jamatia, the General Secretary of IPFT and also Tribal Welfare Minister. Recently, under his leadership, a delegation of the IPFT comprising of all MLAs and the one minister himself, that is all elected members. They went to Delhi to meet Amit Shah, the Home Minister of the country, to press some of their demands. The demands are that to passage the 125th Constitution Amendment Bill, which is in connection with the empowerment of the TADC. Then number 2, the inclusion of Kokborok under the 8th schedule of the Constitution. Then number 3, the smooth rehabilitation of the Bru refugees who are displaced from the Mizoram. And 4th, the Tipraland, their demand to bifurcate the state. And there are, I think, another 1 or 2 demands. But mostly, the major demands are these. And all these demands comes under the purview of the Ministry of Home Affairs. And while they were proceeding for the Delhi, and they made the press, and here also they stated that they will meet Prime Minister of India and Home Minister of India. But after their return from Delhi, according to his statement, press conference, I have learned that they could meet only the Dr. Jitendra Singh. Jitendra Singh is no way related with the Home Affairs. He is a Minister of State. There is a half minister, not a full-fledged minister, and not in charge of the Home Department, and not related to any of these issues, any one of these issues. Then number two, more what to say, that is humiliating to me, that while the Home Minister and Prime Minister didn't give them any time, give them any interview, they met J. Panda. Who is J. Panda? J. Panda is a defected MLA from Biju Janata Dal, an ex-MP. And this delegation led by one cabinet minister and all other members are elected members, they are MLS. So I wrote in my post, this is not the issue of the IPFT alone. Yes, the demand in the push of the demand there are some debate. There we have some issues, but there a delegation of the elected members from Tripura, they went to Delhi with proper information, prior information to the office of the Home Minister, and they didn't give a single minute.
Could not arrange any meeting.
And they have returned from there. So this is a kind of a humiliation, kind of the insult to the state, and how the BJP treat their allies, treat the tribals in our country, not only in the state of Tripura. So it depicts this, all these developments, it depicts like this. So that I have put in my post, that this should not be seen a game between the IPFT and BJP. There should be seen that how the BJP, they treat with the other people, they treat with the tribals, they treat with the Tripura, and how that is kind of a sitting with the people of Tripura, because all these demands except the Tripura land, all are the assurance of the BJP government during last assembly elections, and now they are not ready to meet their own elite. So how insulting, how shocking, but very unfortunately, these IPFT people, they don't understand this thing. They don't understand the dignity of the democracy. They don't understand how their height has been lowered, how the height of the Tripura people has been lowered. So this is the short state of affairs.
Sir, as you are well aware that prior 2018 assembly elections, IPFT that time also raised the demand for Tripura land. But after forming a coalition government with the ruling BJP party now, for 2.5 years they remained silent over this issue.
No, you see, during the last 2018 election, what IPFT told? IPFT told there has been the agreement between the BJP and IPFT. Though that agreement has never been, publicized, made public. But they publicly, in public meeting, the IPFT leaders time and again they told that there has been agreement between the BJP and IPFT with regard to the bifurcation of the state, Tripura land. So where is that agreement?
Sir, I would like to mention here that after forming the coalition government and coming into power, for 2.5 years, IPFT didn't utter a single word about Tripura land. But as the ADC elections are knocking at the door, now they are again talking about Tripura land.
What
do you have to say about that, sir?
This is the actually the true face of the IPFT and BJP. It has been revealed that these people, they never speak the truth. IPFT's total political doctrine, political character, political past, political history is cheating the people, bluffing the people. And again, so during the assembly election, they told that our only demand is Tripura land. So why today then you are pursuing for the amendment of the ADC empowerment if it is Tripura land? Though we know Tripura will never happen. And they are the same, the BJP. They are the other side of the same coin. And while IPFT was stating like that, there has been agreement between the BJP and IPFT. The BJP has never opposed it. BJP kept silent. That means that yes, there was the agreement, but where is today? So since another election is knocking, this ADC election, so it is an opportunist stand of these two anti-people party, both BJP and IPFT.
So then do you want to say that the visit to Delhi with a few demands was just a show off by the IPFT?
It is a show off. It is to bluff the people of this Tripura that we are doing something, but totally it is another, how to say, another that is a bluff game of BJP, IPFT. What the IPFT in their different name, different shape, while they were associated with the different political party, they do, and same thing it is being repeated again. Actually, the people of Tripura, they know them. These people are totally a cheater party, and that once again ought to cheat the people of the state.
Sir, thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Thank you on behalf of Hallabol for your valuable time.
Thank you.